What is going on, you guys? So here's my review for Spider-Man 3. Sorry, I haven't gotten my Homecoming review up yet. I really do want to get the review up soon, so please be patient. Okay, so let me just get right into Spider-Man 3. This movie was almost directed on autopilot when I rewatched it. I was just like, you could tell even the extras in the movie don't seem to know what's going on and whatnot. And even some of the actors, like J.K. Simmons, you can tell he's been through a lot. And as J. Jonah Jameson, he's still good, but I feel like in certain scenes, even he looked confused as to like how the movie was being filmed, and just I don't know. Maybe Sam Raimi took like a more just almost nihilistic approach to this, where he's just like, it doesn't matter, it's my last movie. It's almost like he had senioritis while he was filming the movie. He's just like, doesn't matter, whatever, just film something. Or maybe that was studio interference, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I can't defend this movie. I really like Sam Raimi a lot. I really like Bruce Campbell in all three of these movies, and he was really funny as the waiter in the French restaurant. That was a good scene, but unfortunately, Spider-Man 3, it's not the worst superhero movie I've seen, but just gonna talk about its flaws first. I'll talk about some things I enjoyed rewatching the movie, but yeah, oh boy, where do I start? The performances, especially from emo Spider-Man, aka Tobey Maguire. This is the worst. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people out there enjoyed Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I enjoyed him as Peter Parker, obviously, because I mentioned that in the first two videos. His performance got worse from the first two movies. He's just emo. He's being kind of, he tries to be charismatic, like in those dance sequences, which by the way don't fit the movie at all. It's just, it doesn't work. None of it works. I feel like, yeah, the entire movie is just a bloated mess. It's just too much going on. It's almost like Batman v Superman before Batman v Superman, because there was so much going on in this movie, and obviously it was a very hyped up movie like Batman v Superman. But yeah, it's just the movie doesn't work. It's just too many ideas going on. I feel like they could have made this like almost like a 5 or 6 episode like miniseries on Netflix or something. Yeah, I mean, with all the ideas and all the villains in here, you could have done that. I mean, yeah, I mean, think about it. You could have dedicated an entire episode to Venom. You could have dedicated a separate episode to Sandman. In fact, I heard the writers, this is even on IMDb, the writers wanted to make this 2 parts originally, which, I mean, that's not a good sign. It shows you that they just crammed everything into one movie, which didn't work. And this is probably some of the worst of Marvel. And good thing this movie came out before the MCU. Imagine if it came out during the MCU. I mean, that would just, phew, Marvel dodged a bullet there. I mean, this is obviously owned by Sony, but yeah, this is not the best of Marvel. I mean, you could make a case in point. Yeah, there are worse superhero movies out there. There are worse Marvel movies out there, but is not their best movie. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. I know there are people out there who defend this movie, or they have something to say like, oh, it's underrated. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I don't know. At this point, it's just like it's been 10 years, and just the special effects don't hold up in a lot of the scenes. The Venom CGI, I have to say, I can kind of excuse that, because how else do you do Venom? And it was 2007, so I can kind of be a little bit more lenient on that. It wasn't the worst CGI, by the way, on Venom, but I guess time will tell for his special effects. But yeah, uh, um, near the beginning of the movie when Harry attacks Peter, that scene where they go into the alley, that sequence did not work for me. It just, yeah, I mean, a lot of it just doesn't feel right. Like I said, it's a mess. The movie just, it's almost directed on autopilot. Yeah, I mean, James Franco as Harry Osborn in this movie just doesn't work. I mean, that whole scene where he's talking to the waitress, and then she asked him, how's the pie? And then he goes, so good. It's just like, what? Like, what is this? And then there's that scene where he's inside the cafe or the restaurant, and then a truck goes by, and then he disappears, and it's just like, wait, what? Like, I don't know. I didn't really, when I was younger, this movie didn't really bother me that much, but now going back and watching it, just a lot of it didn't make sense. Venom didn't even need to be in this movie, to be honest with you. I love Venom. He's one of my favorite villains. Topher Grace is a good actor, but let's be honest, he was miscast. Who, honestly, now that I think about it, who casted Topher Grace? Who casted Mark Ellis from Schmoes Know to be in this movie? Like, if you get that reference, by the way, that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know who casted Eric from that '70s show to be in Spider-Man 3. Oh boy, who did that? I could almost make a separate video on this. I mean, And then not only that, they also messed up the character of Eddie Brock in Venom because first of all, Eddie Brock is a big dude. No, he doesn't fit the bill. Sorry. I mean, he kind of has the face of Eddie Brock, but no, I still see. Actually, no, he still looks like Eric from that '70s show. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Topher Grace. He's a decent actor, but this is not this is not his role. He was miscast. And then also, another thing I want to mention is that they messed up the character of Venom because the symbiote is an alien race, and it is as much of a character as Eddie Brock is. It's two separate characters when you think about it. It's Eddie Brock and Venom, and yeah, that's why they bond together because they both hated Spider-Man, and they sort of got that right. But yeah, Venom didn't do much in this movie. I mean, it was mostly Eddie Brock. That's the thing. So I mean, that's the thing. I mean, they were supposed to team up, sort of, but yeah, it didn't work for me because again, they messed him up. That didn't work. Sandman, they didn't. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because I wasn't as attached to Sandman. Maybe that's why rewatching this movie I didn't care that much. But I actually think Thomas Hayden Church did the best he could for this role. In fact, I haven't seen him in any movies since Spider-Man 3. I mean, I don't know what else he's been in. Maybe he's been in a movie I just completely missed him or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That guy doesn't get a whole lot of roles, but he was good in this movie. I was surprised by that. And, you could really tell the emotions in his face and whatnot. He gave it his all. And yeah, I mean, Gwen Stacy didn't need to be in this movie. Again, too many, the whole love triangle, the Sandman and Venom being in this movie. There were two love triangles, not just one, two love triangles between Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, and Peter Parker, and then between Peter Parker, Mary Jane, and Harry Osborn, and it's just like, okay, we get the point. This movie could have been like 4 hours. I mean, who knows what else they. I heard there's also an editor's cut. I haven't seen the editor's cut. I've just seen the regular Spider-Man 3 movie that was released in theaters, the theatrical version. I don't know what they cut out of the editor's version. I mean, I can only imagine, but it might be like the Ultimate Edition where they added some stuff, but it doesn't really improve the quality of the movie that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the Ultimate Edition for Batman v Superman. The review is on my channel, but yeah. What else can be said about this movie? It doesn't work. Also, the whole dance sequence with emo Spider-Man, that was laughable, honestly. There's a scene where after he's like, this is right before he's done dancing, where he walks right into the store. 1 second later, he comes out with like brand new clothes, and I'm just like, he went in, changed his clothes, paid for them, all in 1 second. It was just like, what is this movie, honestly? It doesn't even feel like Sam Raimi directed it, honestly. Like, go watch Army of Darkness, I'm telling you, for those of you who haven't seen it. I mean, it's very different from this, for sure. Much better, also. And there's no Topher Grace as Venom. So, there you go. What are you waiting for? Go watch Army of Darkness. Oh, wait, it's not on Netflix. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's on Netflix. Oh, man. Dang it. I might as well unsubscribe from Netflix. Just kidding. Anyway, so, yeah, oh, man, I got off track. Sorry about that. Yeah, what else is there to say about this movie? I mean, CGI doesn't hold up very well. A lot of it doesn't. Sandman CGI, honestly, like, I can forgive them because, again, how else are they supposed to create that character? I guess maybe he could have used stop motion, kind of like how he did in Army of Darkness, but actually, no. I don't know. Sandman CGI was not that bothersome for me, but yeah, I mean, I did like the ending fight. Sorry, I'm being super negative. Time to talk about some positives. The ending fight was kind of cool and kind of entertaining, so I'll give it that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if I want to watch a Spider-Man movie in the future, I'm just gonna go back and watch the first two or whatever, because this movie is just not enjoyable for me. It was just, I even didn't want to rewatch it because it just seemed like it was so long, and it was like almost 2.5 hours, and just, yeah, I didn't want to put myself through this, but I did, and it's not the worst superhero movie in the world. I'll say that. I mean, I think Ang Lee's Hulk is worse because it's actually boring. Like, this movie had some entertaining parts, and you can actually laugh at this movie now because of emo Spider-Man and all the gifs and memes that have come from it, Yeah, by the way, I don't know what they were doing with Dr. Kurt Connors. I mean, the actor was good, you could tell, but Were they trying to set him up for Amazing Spider-Man? Oh yeah, he was also in the last movie. That's kind of why he was in it. But yeah, were they trying to set up the Lizard for potentially Spider-Man 4? Or, well, I think that was supposed to be the Vulture in Spider-Man 4 with John Malkovich, and then Sam Raimi's version got canceled, and then they obviously rebooted it. So I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Dr. Kurt Connors, he didn't need. I guess he kind of needed to be in this movie because he was examining the symbiote. But again, like I said, Venom didn't even need to be in this movie. So yeah, sorry, I'm just reiterating a lot of what I said earlier in this video. But all right, yeah, those are just my thoughts on Spider-Man 3. This review is wow. This review is going on for a while. Anyways, let me just wrap it up. Scale of 1 through 10, 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. I give this a 6 out of 10. Not the worst superhero movie I've seen, but it's pretty disappointing considering how good the first two were. So, yeah, do you guys like Spider-Man 3? I mean, if you do, hey, that's you. You know, I have my own opinions on stuff like this, but at the end of the day, it's just Spider-Man 3. So, yeah. Do you like the movie? Do you think it's underrated? Let me know in the comment section. So, thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.